Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Last episode, Robbie and Daisy are now going to be working with S.H.I.E.L.D., which I'm very excited about. We're kind of all working toward the same thing with figuring out how to deal with these ghosts that came about because of the dark hole telling them to build a particle generator, which is pretty wild. And I think Daisy is going to continue to also work on the list that she has because, I mean, there are people going after it, the Inhumans, and that is something that she is very much trying to prevent. Going to James did not work out because he is working with the Watchdogs. Awful. But I'm excited to see if we're going to get more. I need to know more about the director. It was pretty surprising what we ended up knowing about him, that he himself is an Inhuman. So I hope we get more with that. But I'm very much loving the stuff that we're getting with the Ghost and Robbie and all of that kind of stuff. This next episode is called Lockup. I mean, I would think maybe Robbie's uncle, but like, I feel like they got all the information they could out of him. We do have that guy that just got woken up out of the coma. So maybe Joseph, I think his name is. So maybe something to do with him. Figure out why Robbie's uncle put him in a coma. I think he's the one that did that, right? So maybe something with that. I'm not sure, but yeah, let's get into it.
This has to be it.
Mildew cobwebs.
Okay,
yeah,
let's
this reminds
see
me of Outer Mongolia.
How it
You
went.
gotta admit, the yurt was kind of romantic.
There it is. Is that Chris Smith?
Here, I didn't think it would be in German.
That's German?
In English.
But this is not possible.
What if in some way it is reading us?
Great.
She was here, the White Lucy. Dr. Bob, please. We don't want anyone else getting hurt.
Did she want this to happen to you, or did she just want to wake you up?
The book?
She knows.
Oh. Wow, so I guess there's no love lost there. Y'all were married, yeah? She woke you up to find the book and then you died? She didn't give a shit.
No.
Sucks being a ghost.
If this thing is that dangerous, then why not tell him? It's the director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
We don't know if we can trust him.
So why the hell is he here?
Without him, we wouldn't know the Darkhold had resurfaced. But the fewer people that know about it, the better.
I keep my distance because it's what's best. For everyone.
No. It's best for no one.
I'm starting to see why.
We can learn a lot when someone dies, as was the case when you and Radcliffe killed Agent May. Actually, that was less of a killing and more of a full system reboot, which is brilliant. And our brain scan allowed us to create an antidote.
Oh,
Bold
nice.
strokes, well played.
I am not getting fired today.
Hey, no eye dark to the left. I 100% bought that. All right, see you later then.
She'll figure something out. It's Simmons. Come on.
I thought you'd want to talk about it. You know, what it felt like.
Didn't feel like a trip to Tahiti.
Which means it was something else. I don't remember anything, but you do.
What do you want to know, Phil?
What did you see?
Seriously?
Yeah.
No.
Agents, follow me. We'll get this taken care of. One last thing.
Coulson!
What touched you? I mean, who? They came here? Oh my god, you too! Oh my god, the shield is so cool!
This is my family. You have no reason to keep me out of this.
Because you only kill people that deserve it.
Exactly.
But down there, everyone deserves it. So you stay put.
No, we need an advantage.
Not
there.
everyone.
It's him. We
And some
can't
people love
even
that,
touch
but
these things. He
couldn't
can
do
kill
it.
them.
You said if you needed some ghost busting.
The ejector needs to be placed at the base of the skull.
Wait, ho now. You know I don't like needles.
Well, I mean, it's a bee sting, really.
Oh, hell.
Agent Simmons, are you now, or have you ever been, a member
communist?
of Hydra?
Oh.
Absolutely.
What? Have you ever obtained sensitive information that you are obligated to report up the security spectrum or to the director?
No.
I'm gonna need you to come with me. Now.
Can you say it's something else? Don't. You're getting sidetracked.
Tú eres de calle 5.
I was
This
impressed.
is not the objective.
We're here to
Rescue
you. Thought we'd meet you halfway.
We have a Glamorrow?
Not yet.
Then we back up Mac and Robbie.
Watchdog.
I see it too.
That's how they're organizing.
Oh no. Oh, open them. Oh.
I'm debating Senator Nadir on television about the inhuman war on humans. Hate that the media's calling it that. Burroughs says it's terrible branding, but either way,
Okay, so
this
we're
is
good.
a battle for hearts and minds.
What can I do?
Facts, Simmons. If I literally had what's in your head, in my head.
Oh, and what do you mean by that?
Even S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't have that kind of technology.
Oh, sure it does.
You ain't getting in my head. Hell no.
Also, we're live in 15 minutes.
Oh, it's just a. Oh, okay, okay, fine. That's fine.
I can't do that.
She can be
I
your
think it's
Cyrano de
Sarge's my
Bergerac.
responsibility.
No,
It's fine.
mine.
I thought he was gonna like
Can't
literally
control
like try to read her mind. Teamwork. Let's go. It's really helpful that he can take care of them. I keep that
Rope's
tank.
busted.
Hell yeah. Oh no.
Give me some space.
Okay, that didn't sound like just the bee sting.
If I was to respond to every tabloid story and Sasquatch sighting, I couldn't do my job, which is to protect this great nation.
What about the very real situation
He's good on
happening
camera.
right now outside of Los Angeles? Is it true that S.H.I.E.L.D. has compromised a prison?
S.H.I.E.L.D. has the situation completely under control.
Not at the moment, but they'll get there.
Go, 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 go! Go through!
You're gonna make it.
Daisy,
Open the door!
This is my gun, not yours.
Don't do
what are you doing? Oh my god. Fucking death wish. She locked them out because she doesn't want them to die, get hurt. She doesn't want to lose them. She's gonna lose herself! Daisy!
Robbie, what are you doing here? I'm getting you out of here.
Step back, please.
This was supposed to all be above board, but it's kind of
S.H.I.E.L.D.?
spiraled.
You're in danger. Lucy Bauer is here and she's coming for you.
Director Mace, you take a damn good photo, I'll give you that, but that doesn't make you the man for this job.
Stick to
Fair
the
enough.
facts. Since S.H.I.E.L.D. has been...
So you don't think I'm the man for the job?
Why did he do that?
I promise you that I am the man for the job. Because I'm not just a man. I'm an inhuman.
Oh shit! Was that always the plan?
You saw something.
You wanna know what I saw, Phil?
What?
I saw you. Don't let it go to your head.
You didn't think of that before I jumped in the trash?
What's the fun in that?
What do you mean you saw him? Like, what do you mean? You needed them.
I was suicidal. And
Yes.
you weren't supposed to come back for me.
We just saved your life.
And risked your own.
No. Oh no, Robbie.
That's just ahead.
Just keep going.
Oh.
She'll meet you out in the yard.
It's like
How about you?
insatiable in
One
him.
last thing to take
He
care of.
has to do it.
Go.
Estoy reformado, carnal.
¿Reformado de qué? Ordenando disparos sobre unos chavalillos. Hace unos años. Dos
Oh.
hermanos. Chavalillos.
Oh, he's the
Volando
one
por el
who
valle.
shot your brother.
No fui el que tomó ese jale.
Jale. Estás diciendo era un hit.
Who ordered it?
Simón,
¿Quién lo ordenó?
mis carnales nunca me lo dijeron. Y nunca me lo dirán.
Why?
Porque después de ese día, todos terminaron muertos. Cada miembro de Calle 5.
Oh. Yeah.
Enterrados.
So you already killed the person who did it.
No.
No quieres hacer esto.
Don't, Robbie. Robbie, you can't control it. I think because it was a personal thing, made that even more impossible.
Where's my uncle? He's supposed to be with you. What the hell happened?
Robbie, where'd he go?
Move, or I will take your mind
Lucy!
piece by piece.
Your polygraph this morning generated some alarming results, so
Just say it something
I'd
else.
like you to give it another go.
He may ask me what I thought of that story you told on television today. You know, the one about becoming a hero in Vienna.
She's
Because
got
if asked,
teeth.
I would have to tell the truth, which we both know you didn't do.
I'm going to exempt Agent Simmons from any further testing.
Thank you, sir.
She's running shit.
He's
Wow.
right, you know, a team that trusts is a team that triumphs.
I know what you're doing. It doesn't work. For one simple reason. Phil Coulson. He found me in that cubicle and dragged me out. He didn't give up on me. And he won't give up on you.
I never wanted that.
No, you don't get to choose.
Martha Linda Hart.
I promised Coulson I'd see this operation through. After that, I'm gone.
She didn't kill him.
No,
She needs him.
she forced him to leave with her in an ambulance.
What does she want with him?
It's like a wormhole.
Are your people aware they're harboring a murderer, or do they just not care?
It's a means to an end.
In 2 hours, these will go to ABC News just in time for this evening's broadcast. How do you think those poll numbers will hold up?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Damn it. Don't bend to her will. Don't. Shit. Well, hell. Okay, so we did get some stuff with the director here. I guess I'm not surprised that he announced that he's an Inhuman. I feel like that is kind of the point of him being the director, or at least it was in Phil's eyes. But that he is lying about his past, I did not expect. And for Simmons to pull that card, that was pretty great. So good for her. Like, at this point, she's kind of like the most powerful person in all of S.H.I.E.L.D. because she can really kind of get away with what she needs to get away with now. But that's very worrisome there at the end with him maybe potentially going to barter with her over this. It's going to look bad in the public, despite, you know, his rising poll numbers. If they see S.H.I.E.L.D. working with violent Inhumans, it's not going to look good, but you can explain yourself. Maybe even clear Daisy's name a little bit. She's not a damn villain. Maybe working with Robbie is a little bit more hard to explain, but it is explainable. But I don't know if you're going to do that in the public eye. So what is he willing to give up is the real question. Don't sacrifice your morals and platitudes and all of that to do it, though, especially with someone like her who's awful. Oh man, I feel very conflicted about the Robbie thing in general. It seems like he couldn't control himself here, which is not great. And it's probably more to do with the fact that this was a personal vendetta, and he shouldn't have done that because, I mean, this guy was not involved. Also, he was in jail doing time. It seems like he was a model prisoner from what they say. He was trying, when you are that black and white with justice, you don't leave a lot of room for redemption. And I don't know if that guy would be redeemed, but he was seemingly trying to be a better person. And Robbie let his emotions get the better of him, not only killing the guy, but also losing sight of his uncle, who is now with Lucy. I mean, I really want a Robbie-focused episode on, like, what exactly happened with him and what is the dichotomy of himself to the Ghost Rider. I don't really understand enough, but I'm fascinated by it all. So, you know, they had to do this because he's been so sympathetic. But there is a darker side to this, especially if it's something like this where it seems like he can't control it and it demands what it wants. But it was also tied to his emotions and his personal thing. So I don't know if that's always the case, but still, it's a thing. Especially if something happens to his uncle, like it could be a similar situation. But now Lucy knows to go after Robbie's little brother. That's going to be a problem. And oh my God, if something happens to him, oh, it's over. So he's one issue in itself. And then you've got Daisy, who is suicidal, absolutely. But you like, I think she thought she could maybe handle it. Although those are some wild odds, because that was a bunch of watchdogs, which recruiting prisoners, just when you think they can't get worse. But she's definitely willing to die. And it's also rooted in keeping them at a distance to protect them, because she thinks that all the bad things that have happened to the people in her life are because they're around her. But they are choosing to be around her. She's taking away their choice. And for Melinda to tell her what helped her, and what will probably end up being what helps Daisy, it's Phil, and it'll also be May probably, but you have to let people in that want to come in, you know, especially when they care so much about you and they choose it. She's still fighting it though. And can we please have a moment to discuss what did Melinda mean when he was like trying to get the information out of her? Like, what did she see? What did she see? Did she mean that like she saw Phil right before she was gonna die? Like, I was so happy this episode, like they were, you know, working together, and I was like, I always want them to like team up and like be together, and I want them to kiss. I love them. But they better be endgame. I am not joking. I love them. I live for them. They're my OTP, I think. Oh, I love them. So this is interesting. I still don't know like what more are you going to get out of the Darkhold? What is the Darkhold really wanting here? Why build the particle generator? It looks like, just from the writings, it kind of looks like it's a portal, a wormhole even. Like, what is it trying to do? Is it trying to bring the devil forth? Whatever that means. I don't know. But I'm intrigued. I'm glad that they have a cure. And, you know, Robbie took out a couple of them. So is it just Lucy now? That would make things easier, just to have to worry about one. But she's got the uncle, she's got the book, and now they're going to start working again. I don't know if, like, she's trying to help herself, though. I don't really know if the Darkhold cares. Especially when you know that it can read you, like it translates into your language. Now it's going to be specific to Robbie's uncle. Does that change what he sees? I mean, he already seemed like sucked in, which is probably not good. And I was really surprised how she handled her. I thought it was her husband. I think it is, at least. She just woke him up to where the book is, and then he died, and she didn't give a shit. Wow. So I guess we'll see where all this is leading. I just don't know. I have no clue. But I wonder how they're going to end up dealing with Robbie, because I don't think it's just like you can settle enough scores and then you're finally going to be rid of it, right? So is it something that he's just going to always have to deal with? Like, I don't think he's a bad guy, but I do think he did a bad thing here. So what do you do? I don't know. Worried about the director. I don't trust him either. I feel like they do. So what is he willing to give up? You can't work with these type of people. Like, that is a slippery slope for sure. And why is she so against them? And who was she talking to that one time? Like, we don't know who she's working with. But I'm certainly proud of Simmons, and you know, she didn't pass the lie detector test, but she got her way out of it, and that was something to see. But like, why does he have why is he lying about his past? And why did Phil think he's the one? Like, yeah, he looks like someone that you would want representing your organization just because he's well-spoken and he's tough. I mean, they're going for the Captain America vibe, but that seems to be all like an artifice maybe. So, and Phil himself is like, I don't trust him. So like, what are we doing here? It needs to be Phil. I know he doesn't want it, but usually the people that don't want it should be the one that have it, you know? Yeah, it's just like kind of a publicity nightmare now that they're back in the public eye. Because you have to be accountable, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But, I mean, they have to sometimes make a decision that wouldn't be looked at as favorably, like working with Daisy and Robbie. But, like, we know why they are, and it's perfectly reasonable that they do so. But explain that, you know? I don't know. I did like Mac and Robbie working together. I think he's gonna grow on Mac for sure. And we'll see how the rest of it goes. But I like the gray area that you really put Robbie in now with what just happened, because you're like, oh, well, he killed, or he shot Robbie's brother. Like, of course he wants to kill him. But then you're like, oh, well, he's actually not the one that did it. You know, he was involved, but he's not the one that did it. And it also seems like he's not involved in that stuff anymore. So there are times when, you know, leniency should be given. And I don't think the ghostwriter necessarily cares about that aspect of it. So that's where you're really introducing some problems. But yeah, I mean, I was excited and happy to have the S.H.I.E.L.D. out in the field. The S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D. out in the field. And Robbie and Daisy being a part of that. But this episode shows you like how problematic that can be. Not just with them kind of having their own issues, but like from an optic standpoint, it doesn't look great. So kind of a mess, but you know, some good things came out of this too. Simmons definitely came out on top. Them having the cure, that's great. And we'll see. Well, I mean, I think it's a good thing that he's out now as an Inhuman, but what is he going to... He can't play both sides is the thing. But I also feel like he may do it. Because look how fast he folded for Simmons. If he folds with her for that, he's definitely going to fold with her. Whoever she is, the leader of the Human First, whatever. Ugh, that's awful. But I don't know. I don't have good feelings about it. I don't think it's going to go well. But we'll see. We'll see. This is very good though. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.